This is going to be the second episode of my kind of series about Next.js. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a simple component that you can use in your Next.js app. What we're gonna make is a digital clock component. So as you can see on the left side, this is where we ended up at episode number 1. On the right side there's my little file browser that I always and you can see I'm in the root folder of my Next.js app, my test. So to create a component in the root folder, which is going to create a folder and it's called components. Yes, now we're in the component folder. Let's create a new file. It's going to be clock tsx. That's a standard output. Okay, what we're gonna do, because Next.js is server side, this clock is gonna get the clock of the visitor, so it's gonna be client side. So we type in use client, and then import React. Use state, use effect from React. So what it does, use state is what we're going to use so we can set a variable, and use effect is what we can use as soon as the website or the web app is rendered. It will do the use effect. So let's create a constant, a clock, so const clock. So it's going to be a function. Yeah, there we go. Now we're going to create a clock that's going to update every second. We have to put the clock somewhere, the time, in a constant. So what we're going to do is const time, set time is use state new date. So use state remembers the current time right now. Yeah. So when the whole page is rendered, then use effect is going to be used. So use effect now we have to set a timer so it will update every second. Set time so we wanted to update it every second. There we go. And now as soon as the clock is unmounted, we have to reset the timer or clear the timer. So return clear interval and then timer, because that's just what we're gonna const timer. That's what we're using here. So and the last array means that it's only gonna be executed once. Yeah. So all we have to do is make a return. Return div class name is clock h2 time 2 local time string local, there we go. Then we have the div. This is okay, everything is closed, and all we need to do is export it. So export default clock. Oh. And that's it. We created our first component. So let's close out of here. We go back to the root folder, click on app, and then page. This is like this. So all we have to, we can clear this all out. Just make sure, like I told in the first episode, it's gonna live update, so the page is gonna be blank, but we'll figure it out. Let's just do no class names at all with the div. Yeah, I'll see what happens. So all we have to do is import our clock from, it was in the components folder, and it was called clock. So now we can add clock wherever we want to. Clock. Don't forget the closing bracket, otherwise it won't work. You got an error. And as soon as I press save, it will see a clock. There we go. 11:11:08 a.m. And as you can tell, because we set the timer, we set the set interval to 1 second, it will update every second. Yes? Now let's get it into the middle of the page. Let's add some Tailwind SS, the CSS. So class name for the main div is high screen, the height of the screen, W full, so width is going to be full, justify center, and items center, and then it should be in the middle of the screen. Uh-oh, why doesn't it work? Justify center, item center. Yeah. Let's see in the global CSS if Tailwind is imported. Yes. That's weird. Oh, let's go to layout. Yeah. Maybe we refresh it. No. That's weird. Let's see. Background. Oh, text white. If I can type. That works. Oh, now I know what I forgot. I forgot flex. That's important. That's Tailwind CSS. There we go. It's in the middle of the screen. So if we want to adjust the font type or the font size of the clock, we just go back to our component. Clock. Yes. And now we can add tail CSS to it, like text 7XL. Yes. Boom. It's bigger. You want it underlined. On the line. Simple. So and this is how we create our first component. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you liked it. If you have suggestions, comments, whatever, just leave it in the comments. And in the description I'll leave a links to the Tailwind CSS docs, so you can read up on Tailwind CSS there and see what's possible. So thank you very much. But we created our first